What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Retro Deadeye, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about an upcoming 4K Steelbook release for the movie High Tension. So let's get straight into it. So we are talking about the High Tension 4K lenticular Steelbook, emphasis on lenticular, being released by Lionsgate Limited. This is a 4K Ultra HD plus a Blu-ray plus digital copy release. The rating is unrated, and that is for both of the discs. So the 4K and the Blu-ray both come unrated, which is really cool. And the runtime is 91 minutes. The release date is August 12th, 2025, right around the corner, literally less than a month away. And the price is $34.99, which is basically your average Steelbook price for the most part. Now, I am on LionsgateLimited.com. If you've never been on LionsgateLimited.com, it is a fantastic website. They have tons of pictures of their steelbooks, front, back, inside artwork, disc artwork, inside without the disc artwork. Like they cover every angle and aspect of their steelbook artwork. And that is badass because not every website does that. And they also provide this video on the bottom of their website for their steelbook releases, just showing it off, in an even better way, and it's fucking sick. So I want to show you guys this one. So it starts off with the slipcover on. Obviously, you see the lenticular aspect of it. It's really cool. I'm loving it. They take it off. It's the same artwork without it, saying High Tension. There's the exterior shot. It's really, really awesome. Inside artwork is super brutal. And then it wraps up by putting the slipcover back on. And that's the video. So 22 seconds long. The fact that they even put a video together like that is really cool. It's awesome because, again, there's websites that will put up a steelbook announcement or a release, and it'll literally only have the front artwork of the steelbook. And it's crazy because it's like, man, people put time and effort into their illustrations or whoever is behind that artwork, And me as a buyer, I want to see every aspect of the steelbook. So, shout out to LionsgateLimited.com for really putting time and effort into doing that. Anyways, let's move on past that. So let's take a closer look at the slipcover. I want to make a note about this. It's coming with a lenticular slipcover. Now, steelbooks don't usually come with lenticular slipcovers, so it's badass that they're doing that. 2 thumbs up. I hope to see more of this in the future. I like the lenticular part of it, how it says High Tension on the blade along with unrated. That's cool. It's awesome. I can't wait to see this on the wall. Now, at first glance, it looks like, a saw is cutting through and you have blood splatter. But if you take a second to look deeper at it, you're going to see that there's a whole nother layer of details within the blood. And that's what makes it that much better. I want to blow it up for you guys without the slipcover on it and show you. So there's a lot on here. So you see a skull right here. You're going to see a bunch of little skulls on here. Down here, down here, down here. They're mixed in with the blood drops, and some of them get really tiny, like this skull down here. You have a guy kind of going through some shit. You have a lady screaming over here. You have somebody else looking through a doorway. Here's the entire door. You have another face right here looking like it's getting, chopped to pieces by the saw. And then it carries over onto the spine. That is awesome. The fact that there's just that extra layer of detail, because you could have easily just made it regular blood, and it still would have been really cool and bloody, right? But having that extra layer of detail is awesome. It forces you to take a much closer look at the steelbook. And me personally, who appreciates the artwork, I love that. Like, make me focus in on it, make me take a deeper look. And well, we'll just go straight to the inside. The inside is awesome as well. Really brutal, really bloody. You have a saw blade on one disc. You have a razor blade on the other disc. They nailed it with the inside artwork. Here's the back of it. Like I said, it carries over. You have the same shit going on. Lots of blood pretty much all over. Little skulls blending in. You have a decapitated head here. You have the body of the decapitated head killing another person. A girl's face right here. You have a severed hand holding a phone. You have another person down here flying out. And guys, it's awesome. In my opinion, this steelbook fucking nails it. It's 2 thumbs up. I love it. It's really bloody. It's really gory. And that was the goal, and they did a good job. I also want to note the use of the space on the steelbook. They used a ton of space. There's really not much space at all that isn't being, used. There's a little bit of empty space back here, but not much back here, not much. I like also the blade rotating effect that they got going on with the artwork here. You can see it's obviously in motion, and then the sparks and dings and all that shit flying off from making contact with whoever he's killing. It's flying off right here. You have another streak here, another bright streak here. Here's like a bright shining point of the artwork, another bright point, another sharp point on the hand. On the killer's tool, there's a nice like bling type of artwork effect on it. The killer has light shining out behind him, really, bringing him to life, and it's just awesome. It's just overall, I think it's really sick. You really don't get too many steelbooks that are this bloody in the front, at least not that I've seen. If you know some, comment them down below. But even the Terrifier and Saw franchise, like, their steelbook releases don't get super bloody like this either. It's a lot more calm. So let's take a look at, I don't want to keep this video going for too long, but yeah, anyways, overall on the artwork, 2 thumbs up. I love it. I really, really love it. Now I want to read off some of the stuff that it says right here. I don't want to just skip past this. So new features, this 4K is jam-packed with loads of new, never before seen bonus material. That is awesome. The high tension UHD is presented in HDR 10 Plus, created by Second Sight Films and approved by the director. Sweet. Blood-soaked new steelbook art by Orlando Mexifunk Arocena captures the film's brutal violence and edge-of-your-seat horror, and for sure it does. He did a great job with this. That is pretty much everything to look at as far as the steelbook artwork. Now, I want to actually take you to that illustrator's Instagram page right here, Mexifunk Orlando Arocena. Sorry if I pronounced the last name wrong. But yes, Mexifunk, you guys, if you don't know him, this is some of the stuff he's done. You've probably seen it. You probably own it. He is good at what he does. He's really good at what he does. And he's really active on Instagram. Give him a follow if you haven't followed him already. And he also posts a lot of his own exterior shots for steelbooks that he's done that may not be provided online with the original listing as well. And he does behind the scenes looks. So I just want to show you guys some of the behind the scenes stuff he posted because it's really cool to see. And so yeah, here it is right here. I can't really dissect all of it, but you can see up here 1/23/2025 Lionsgate High Tension. 2003 is obviously the film. So 1/23 is obviously, I'm assuming, is when he started working on this. He accepted the offer to do this, or the opportunity to do this, and got to work. Here's some concept artwork. You can see down here it says screams and plenty of blood. Absolutely nailed it. That was the goal, and he did that. High-powered circular saw. I'm assuming this is, concept for the disc artwork because it does have a high-powered circular saw. Here's another idea for disc artwork with barbed wire, and it says a straight razor. So obviously he went with the straight razor instead of the barbed wire. Would have been interesting to see that as well, but they both came out really cool looking in my opinion. Then so there's like the ballpoint doodles. Then you get into the more deeper, I guess, vector art aspect of it, which I don't know much about, but this is his stuff. And then you get what we got at the end, which is this final product. So really talented, really cool. Give him a follow. And that's pretty much it, guys. Now, as far as other options, we're going to get straight into this right now. As far as other options, there's really no other option as far as this steelbook except for one, and that is this. So I am on www.esc-distribution.com. I have covered their website one time for a Terrifier 3 release. That's way back. I'll post it, actually. I'll have it come up when I say this in the video. Why not? But, yes. Apparently, they have a high tension release, and this I translated the whole website because this is a French website. Everything is in French, and when it's translated, it translated to high voltage, 4K BD combo steelbook. Really cool. I like this. I'm gonna click on this. Really cool artwork as well. Definitely has its own approach to the blood and gore as well. Clearly lots of blood. It's like raining blood on them. She's standing in blood down here. You can see, the contrast in what we're getting from Lionsgate Limited and this one. They're both sick, both cool options. This one came out I think about a year ago, though. It's definitely out of stock. For some reason it says estimated delivery date is this year, but the release date was 2024. I don't know, but this isn't even on eBay. Nobody's even selling this on eBay at the moment, but this technically is another option out there besides the one we're getting from Lionsgate Limited. So anyways, guys, thanks for checking out my video. Thanks for taking time out of your day to support my channel. Please like, comment, subscribe, share if you haven't already. Let me know what you guys think about the artwork. Is it a pre-order? Is it a pass? Do you know, you might have the Second Sight film one, you know, is it worth double dipping? Whatever. Let's just talk about it. Let's talk about the lenticular part of it too. The fact that it has a lenticular slipcover with it. And yeah, so thank you guys for supporting the channel. And in the meantime, happy collecting. Peace.